going on, guys? It's your girl Lala coming at you. We're back with the challenge War of the Worlds episode 4. We pick back up where we left off, and they're at the challenge house, and Jenna is telling Zach that Kyle was rooting for bananas the entire time on the killing floor, but that it was Kara that told her. And so Zach kind of just brushes it off and says, I'm just going to go talk to Kyle because it's coming from Kara, and there has to be some ill will attached to it. She's not going to say just to say something, especially if it's about Kyle. Kyle says, I was cheering for both of you, but I was cheering for bananas. Like, he's my friend and you're my friend, and now Kara is trying to get both of my friends out of the house, or both of my friends be mad at me. Like, she's just trying to get me to be alone in this game. The next challenge is called Fallout. And basically, there's this giant structure 100 feet up in the air. One player is on top of this pendulum, swinging it back and forth, while the other player is going to jump onto it and somehow then ring the bell that's further down. This was a Ninja Warrior challenge, basically. So Ninja Natalie had no problem getting this done. Turbo had no problem getting this done. Theo was a little scared, but he got it done. Julia, which was very surprising. Julia actually got onto the bag, but she was so excited that she quickly tried to touch the bell and fell. And CT was like, no, wait! But that was fine. She did it, and she was amazing, and CT was so supportive about it, which was awesome. Georgia is on freaking fire right now. She is killing every elimination, every challenge. She was one of the very few girls that actually jumped and made it. It was awesome to see her do that. When it was Kyle's turn, I don't understand. It's like they have their dicks out and they need to show whose dick is bigger between him and Polly. And it's getting quite annoying because I would like to learn about other players besides the two of them, which, by the way, I don't know if you know, but in the real world, Polly and Kara are not even together anymore. So this fight between them is stupid because she is now on a dating show with MTV called Game of Clones. So clearly this doesn't mean anything, and it's just they're fighting for no reason. Like, you guys are really fighting over a girl that you really don't see a future with. I don't know, it's so weird. So almost everyone is eliminated because no one was able to get onto the bag or ring the bell. So it was a pretty fast challenge with everyone dropping like flies. The Tribunal gets picked, and we find out that it's Ninja Natalie and Polly, of course, Hunter and Georgia, and Nani and Turbo. Now, before TJ lets everyone go, he also says that there are too many of you guys here, which I can agree, and he's going to have a double elimination. But you still have to pick 3 people to go up for elimination. So this is a big twist. We don't know what's going on. During the meeting with the Tribunal, they end up picking Josh and Amanda. Hunter and Georgia picked them. Kyle and Maddie, obviously Ninja Natalie and Polly, and CT and Julia, which came to a surprise. It really hurt my heart, but I can understand what Nani is saying. She needs to win this finale, and she's going to do anything that she can in her power to get people out. And she says that CT always skims to the end without ever having to see an elimination. Well, yeah, because after a while, after you've done so many, you kind of just walk right through it because no one's really paying attention to you because everyone else is just fighting with each other. So I can see what she's doing, but it really hurt my heart to see CT go into elimination in the 4th episode. They start the meeting, and Josh and Amanda go in, and they immediately start yelling with Hunter, and Hunter saying, welcome to the challenge, you're welcome. He's just a cocky dude that just needs his little balloon to be deflated. Because don't you remember, he got $1 million taken away from him. So he's still a little bit bitter, and now he's taking it out on everyone else when the real problem was always Ashley. Kyle and Maddie show up, and Ninja Natalie makes a great point. She asks Maddie, how do you feel that, this entire challenge, you've been fighting a fight that's really only between Kyle and Polly? And she says it perfectly. She says if they want to go up against each other and they want to do it like this, then it is what it is, and we're going to do it. And we're going to fight. I'm on his side 100%. And I really like this girl. She is a team player. She's all about Kyle. It's not anything romantic. It's not anything sexual. It's really just her wanting to compete and just to be on his side. Pauly is just looking big and bad up there with crazy eyes. Kyle tells him to come down here and say it to his face because he said that the only thing that's scary about their team is Maddie. And they start putting their heads together like they're fighting each other, but they're not touching each other. It was really, like, it was so stupid to watch. I don't understand why we're giving them any camera time when we know that Pauly's not even with Cara anymore. It's so stupid. Like, they're wasting my time. Like, I want to see an actual challenge. I don't want to see the two of them fucking swing dicks around each other and have, like, a dick fight or something. I don't care. So then Cara has the great idea of doing a costume party right before the elimination or the night before, just because to lighten the mood and just to have fun and drink. Cara overhears Zach say that Cara is still in love with him, in love with Kyle, and she just doesn't want to admit it. And he doesn't understand why she's with Pauly, because before she was this beautiful girl and now she looks like Jack Sparrow. I thought that was really mean. I know Zach was just trying to make Kyle feel better, but in the process you were hurting your actual friend, Cara, someone who has always had your back, and even last year, like, you guys got all the way towards the end because she was saving you guys every time. There's something going on with Theo and Cam, and Leroy doesn't like it. So Leroy and Cam last season hooked up or did something off camera, and Leroy still has feelings for her, but Cam is totally over it, and now she's flirting with Theo, and Leroy's upset. Like, are we 5? Like, I just feel like I'm watching freaking High School Musical or something. I don't know. Okay, so we get to the killing floor, and TJ asks the Tribunal to individually pick someone, and they end up picking Kyle and Maddie. Turbo did this long speech, and you could tell TJ was just trying to be nice. He was like, dude, who are you gonna pick? Like, I just need someone for you to pick for the elimination. They end up picking Kyle and Maddie, and TJ says, alright, you can pick anyone. So they pick Natalie and JP. And Natalie immediately starts crying like a little baby, and she says, the only reason why he picked me is because of my size. No, babe, the only reason he picked you is because he's trying to get to Pauly, and you're one of his friends. It's not all about size. Stop complaining and just keep your mouth shut and compete. Like, shut up. I don't understand. Like, you're here to win money. Why are you crying? So then TJ says, remember, this is a double elimination. So Natalie and JP, you guys have to pick someone to go up against as well. And JP, I know what he's doing again. I understand. If I was in the challenge, I would love to go up against a legend. And he picks CT and Julia. And CT is beyond pissed because he can't fathom why some kid would want to go up against him, knowing he's going to kill him. And he's been nice to him. Like CT was saying, I've been talking to this kid at the house. We've been hanging out. We're cool. How are you going to pick me to go up into elimination? Like, are you dumb? And so he's pissed. And I'm just astounded that first Ashley, now Bananas, now CT. What is going on? Like, what are these fucking people doing? I don't know. These new guys are just, they're messing with my head and my heart, and I don't like it. I really don't like it. So TJ says that this game is going to be called Ring Toss. And the object of the game is each person is holding on a ring, 2 rings, 1 on each hand, and you basically just gotta yank the rings off of your opponents. The first person to walk out of the circle with 2 rings and 1 ring in each hand wins. Now he says it's a guy's heat and a girl's heat, and so whichever guy and whichever girl wins could potentially create a new team, which is astounding because if CT were to win and Maddie were to win, that would be an unstoppable machine going up against everybody else. So the girls go first, and of course Maddie doesn't disappoint. She is dragging these bitches, like dragging them side to side, and she wins. She's awesome. She's really good. It's the guys' turn. And obviously, JP and Kyle are gunning against CT. Kyle somehow gets JP to let go of his ring, so all he's worried about is CT's ring. And these guys are stepping on his hands. They're stepping on his stomach. They're just like on top of this guy, and CT is not letting go. And then somehow this little weasel gets CT to let go of his ring, and Kyle wins. So Kyle and Maddie are back in the game, and Paulie is pissed. Cara is pissed, and she is just like, can we go? Is this recess? Like, she is so bitter because prior to that, she said that unlike Kyle, Paulie can always deliver because Kyle fell off the structure in the challenge the day before. So this shit just all feels like high school stuff. I was never good at that. Kyle and Maddie have the relic. CT and Julia go home. And JP and Natalie go home, and JP starts crying like a little bitch that he is, because CT is like, bro, like, do you get it? Like, you just sent both of us home, death by a rookie. Like, you didn't think this through. Like, we could have been an alliance, we could have been together. It would have been JP, Turbo, and CT as an alliance, but instead you decided you wanted to, you know, your cojones wanted to be extra touched or whatever, and you just wanted to go up against a legend on a double elimination, and you just got sent home. And Natalie, of course, is crying. Like, can we not send her back? Like, she needs to stop. I'm so over her fucking crying. Like, she's a good competitor. She just needs to stop the waterworks. Just compete. So, that's all I have for you guys today. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Am I being too harsh on these people, or do I just really want to see action and competitions and challenges? I don't care about this drama. So if I'm wrong, let me know. If you agree, also let me know. Hit me up on all my social media. Just an FYI, I don't have a phone right now. I lost it in the snow a few snowstorms ago, and it's still missing. So that's where I am. I have 2 more weeks before I get a new phone. So if you don't see any updates on my social media or anything like that, that's probably why. I can still see it on my laptop. So just let me know. Alright guys, see you later. Bye!